Hello everybody, it is Dylan from Yugioh Everything, and welcome back to another cast list analysis. We also have gotten another scan, I think regarding the Yuya Dennis duel, and the only reason I'm bringing it up is it might hint at another character who's going to duel after the Yuya Shun duel in 145. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up, so thank you to two people sent it to me. I just woke up and saw it on Twitter. More people might have on different social medias. And I'll show you the scan after the cast list, but first we are going to start with the 144 cast list. The only thing we knew about this episode was that it was going to be Yuya Vs Dennis in the Xyz Dimension. That is the only thing that we knew about it. And we did get a little more information, and of course the characters that are speaking. If you do not want any spoilers, click off this video right now. Here it is. So a huge shout out, as always, to DMC for translating it. I will leave the link in the description. He actually has his own WordPress now, so I will just probably leave the WordPress in the description if you want to read it for yourself. So here is the summary for 144. When Yuya arrives in the Xyz Dimension, he did not find Kurosaki, but rather Dennis. In order to heal the scars left behind by the Fusion Dimension's attack against the Xyz Dimension, Dennis and Yuya start an entertainment duel to bring smiles back to the Xyz Dimension. However, Dennis is now wielding antique gear cards. What is Dennis's motive? ... So here's the cast list, a very, very short cast list. I mean, you can count it on your fingers how many people are speaking. Yuya, Edo, Alan, Sayaka, the Tyler twins, which is pretty awesome, the narrator, Akaba Reiji, and Dennis. So we knew Yuya and Dennis was going to speak, and besides the people that we knew were going to speak, there's really only there's only 5 other people speaking, or excuse me, 6 other people. So there's only 6 other people speaking besides Yuya and Dennis. And the most exciting thing for me here are the Tyler twins. The fact that the Tyler twins are speaking. I thought they were twins. I thought they were characters. I knew they were twins. I thought they were characters that we would not get any closure on because there's just so many characters. And you know there's going to be a few that we never see their end story. And I could have sworn, I would have put money on it that these were characters. I think I said it in the podcast too, that we will never get closure on. But it is cool that they're speaking. How big of a role are they going to have? I'm not really sure. Another thing that this confirms is Yuya is traveling either with Reiji or by himself, which is really awesome because the reason I say by himself because Reiji might just be speaking from his office. Maybe he has cameras in the Xyz Dimension somehow, but I doubt it. I think Yuya and Reiji are going together, and I think that's really cool, and that has to do with the scan we just got. I'm going to show you guys the scan really quickly. Here it is. I don't think we have any translations on it yet, but the fact that they're showing Reiji along with 3 DDD monsters could hint at an Akaba Reiji Yuya Sakaki ceremonial duel, which would be awesome. I know a lot of people thought it was going to be Yuya Yugioh because of something Ono said, that it would be a very entertaining duel, or he kind of hinted at it. I think most of the fan base wants to see Reiji Yuya. I know there are a few people that want to see Yuya Yugioh, but I'd rather see Reiji Yuya, to be completely honest, and I hope that this picture right here is kind of hinting at that. If we get more information regarding this picture, maybe I'll do another discussion video. I don't really like spamming discussion videos more than a week, and I already did one on the Yuya Shun rank 12 Raid Raptor monster yesterday, but we'll see. I mean, if this is huge information, we will see. And we know this is the Dennis episode because the date on the Yuya picture is 2/26, and why would they show Reiji and 3 DDD monsters if he's not planning on dueling in the future? So it looks like Akaba Reiji is going to have another duel at some point. Maybe the ceremonial battle, maybe it'll be against Shun if Yuya falls, maybe it'll be against his father one-on-one. Who really knows, but I'm very excited for that. So back to the cast list. It's cool that we see Edo, Alan and Sayaka. You can throw, I'm not really thrilled about them. The 3 coolest characters, I mean really the 2 coolest, are the Tyler twins that we are getting. I'm glad we're getting them. I guess it'll be cool to see Edo there. And again, the duel between Yuya and Dennis should be a good one, but it's just interesting to see what is going to happen in this duel, because Dennis is wielding antique gears, which we knew he was going to. I mentioned that in the discussion yesterday. And I don't know what his motives are going to be. Is he going to play the role that he played the entire time with the Lancers, where he's going to pretend, where he's going to tell Yuya, like, yeah, let's put on a show, let's give a really great entertainment duel, and then he's going to turn around and be evil like he was in the Shun duel, be revealed to be the one that kind of wasn't the mastermind behind the attack, but had a big role in the attack. And then the Tyler twins and Alan and Sayaka and Edo are all going to have to be reminded of Yuya's entertainment dueling. I don't really know, because you got to remember, Dennis's character ended he committed suicide. I mean, it's as blunt as that. He killed himself, and he didn't really have closure. I mean, that's why he ended up killing himself. It's not like at the very end, before he was carded, or the last time we saw him, he realized everything he did was wrong. I mean, he kind of realized that because he stabbed Yuya in the back, and he gave away the professor's secrets, and he said, I pray for your success to Kaito, Yusho, and Edo, or not Edo, Kaito, Yusho, and Asuka, clearly stating that I want you guys to succeed. Speaking of Asuka, it would have been cool to kind of see her appear on this list, but I guess she defected from Academia, so it makes sense for her not to be here. It would be cool, though, in the crowd if we see Marufuji Ryo, because we know he exists in the Arc 5 universe based on the chalkboard in 116. His name was on the chalkboard. He's not speaking, but it would be cool if they just showed him in the audience, and he was one of the commanding officers. I think that would be really, really awesome if they did a late cameo like that, even if it was just a non-speaking role. But would they have a character like Hellkaiser appear in that manner? Probably not. Probably not. You would think that he would be speaking, and at this late, it's just way too late in the show to introduce a new legacy character to Duel, but I would love if he was in the crowd. I think that would be an awesome, awesome Easter egg. So, I guess we will see what's going to happen here. Very interesting news, though, about that scan, because Reiji, if he is going to Duel down the road, you know, the one thing I haven't even talked about, no you boys, no bracelet girls. And keep in mind, after this episode, we should only have 4 to 5 episodes left. And I've said it before, and I know you guys are probably getting sick of me saying this phrase, there's just no way they're going to be able to end this show and give everyone, you know, solid conclusions, especially that we now can suspect Reiji's going to have a duel too. How is it going to happen? How is it going to... Is Reiji going to duel Rei? I mean, that doesn't really make sense. I know he dueled Reira in Academia, in Leo's kind of throne room, so it would be interesting if maybe he dueled his sister this time, but why would she even be there? I don't know. All we know is if they're not in the 145 cast list, which I doubt they will be, and you only have 2 or 3 episodes left, 3 or 4 episodes, excuse me, if the show gets extended by a week or if the final episode is a 1-hour special, how are they going to be able to conclude everything in about an hour's worth of screen time, or maybe an hour and 20 minutes worth of screen time, especially if we know Reiji's going to have another duel. We still have no sign of the main antagonist, and we have no sign of the ceremonial duel, unless it is that Yuya Reiji duel. It blows my mind. I have no idea how they're going to pull it off, but I'm very excited to see. I'm also very nervous to see, because I know there's going to be a lot of unanswered questions, unless somehow this show goes 152, 153 episodes, but who knows. So anyway, guys, that wraps it up. I might do a live reaction to 143, the end of it. I'm not quite sure. I'll definitely be doing live reactions to the end of 144 and 145, because I'm very, very excited for those episodes. I plan to do live reactions from 140 all the way out, but 141 and 142, and even 143, the episode tonight, doesn't really interest me that well, and I still am kind of bitter that they took 3 episodes to do this whole Yuya regaining memory track back this late in the show. So anyway, guys, leave all your thoughts down below. I will talk to you in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.